What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are in the content creator beta and we're going to be testing out Mantis. We got her as a 6-star rank 3 champion and we have suicides on. Now let's explain her abilities. So she has two stances. She starts with auto run off and you can switch it to auto run on. So when auto run is off, she's idling when you're not doing anything, and she places a passive tranquility debuff on the opponent, which reduces their debuff ability accuracy by 25%. And if you're fighting science champions, it reduces their debuff ability accuracy by 100%, which is definitely very useful for champions like Void, where he's trying to place debuffs. He actually will not place a debuff because he's going to have 100% debuff ability accuracy reduction, which is really useful. And then by double tapping the block, I'm going to show this in the fight again. You're just running like every other champion, where you're just not doing anything, where you're trying to bait out like special, you're just running at them. So let's play this fight again. That was a big SP2. So as you can see here, we are idling. She's doing that little pose. And then as you can see, that it didn't have a timer. When we were idling, like here, it doesn't have a timer. And then when I auto run is on, she's gonna start running again, like you're gonna see it here, like every other champion. And then she has those mixed emotion debuff, which you can see the opponent has two now. And she has two ways to apply them to the opponent. So the first one is making the opponent infuriated and intercepting them. When you do that, you apply two mixed emotions on the opponent. And you can activate infuriate. It's kind of like Hercules with your first light, second or third light attack by dashing back. So you're doing a medium light dash back, or you do medium light dash back. So you can apply that infuriate like right there, and that makes them more aggressive, which is easier to intercept them. So when you do intercept them, you gain two mixed emotion passives. And then the second way to gain or to apply the opponent mixed emotions is by making them intimidate. You apply that intimidate debuff when you finish a 5-hit combo with the fourth light attack. So as you can see here, we're gonna do a 5-hit combo ending with a light, and then the opponent is more defensive. And when you hit them in the block, for each hit, they gain one mixed emotion passive. And the cap on those mixed emotion passives is 20. And then you charge your heavy attack to consume all of those mixed emotions into a passive sleep debuff. And then you can charge your heavy attack into a very, very big SP2 with guaranteed crits. Your special 2 has guaranteed critical hits if you throw it when performing your heavy attack. So you can just cancel your heavy attack into that special 2. So let's see another 195k health pool fight with Mantis. So I really like that she has those mixed emotions, because you can literally make them more aggressive and then more defensive, which is messing with her head, which is awesome. Now we activated the infuriate exactly like we did with Hercules, and we intercepted 6 times, which means we got 12 mixed emotions. And now we make him more defensive. He's gonna block. We hit him 4 times in the block twice. He's got 20. Now I'm just gonna build up to the SP2. We're not gonna even bait a special in this fight. Now we're gonna do a 4-hit combo into a heavy, because we can just stun him with his sleep, charging at heavy until we have 10 furies, double hit, cancel, boom. And that's it for Howard or Venom the Duck. We did not even bait a special. He had like 200k health. Okay, so now we are going in Realm of Legends. We applied 2 synergies for Mantis. The first one, it gives me more duration on my infuriate and intimidate debuffs by 2 seconds. And then with Psycho Man, we have a chance to apply another mixed emotion passive when we apply 1. And here I'm going to showcase the special 1. So the special 1 is actually kind of suicide friendly, because it attempts to purify 2 debuffs, and as you can see, we purified both bleed and poison. And if it doesn't purify debuffs, you actually get cleanse passives for you can get like up to 2 cleanse passives. If you don't purify any debuff, you get 2, and if you purify 1, you gain 1. So we're gonna do this here. I'm gonna pop that special 1, I believe, after baiting this guy special 1. Yep. So pop that special 1. As you can see, 2 cleanse passives because we didn't have anything to purify. And then we apply the sleep, the encroaching sleep passive, which it works exactly like encroaching stun. When this expires, the opponent is getting a sleep passive for 2 seconds, which allows you to charge your attack for like 4 or 5 furies. And that dealt pretty good damage, honestly, even with 4 furies. And also for each hit on your heavy attack, you gain a cruelty, maxing at 2. Now we're going to showcase the special 3, which I really like throwing it like more special 3, because when you're charging your heavy attack, you gain passive furies, and you can just hold your heavy, then once you're about to get hit, just pop the special 3, it's gonna save you, and you're gonna have more damage with the SP3. And this special 3 is really cool, man. You're making them dance, and it's pretty fun. It does a lot of damage too because those furies. And then afterwards, if you can get an opening, you actually have pretty good damage, like 19,000 for a medium attack. It's not bad. And then also your special 3 inflicts the opponent with a 100% potency tranquilize debuff. So they cannot apply any debuffs to you when you have the special 3 tranquility debuff, which is really good. It lasts for 26 seconds as well. So you even maybe have time to build up to another special 3 before this expires. Like 26 seconds is a lot. And now we have 15 of those mixed emotions. We're gonna intercept a little bit. Now we have 20, so we're gonna go 4-hit combo into the heavy sleep. We go for heavy double hit, like the double hit connect, and boom, deal like some really nice damage with those 10 fury passives and the 2 cruelties. So yeah, man, I don't know, I really like this champion. It's so easy to get those buffs. Like you have the 2 cruelties with literally doing 1 heavy attack, and they're actually pretty potent as well. Then you can make them infuriate. You can infuriate them. You can throw the other debuff. I always forget how it's called. The intimidate debuff, which I believe only Hulkling has that. I think. Now we have Mantis as well, so it's really cool, man. It's really cool. Like her playstyle can be a little bit sketchy because you're like intercepting, but you can always just only build up the mixed emotions with the infuriate, which is pretty easy. Or sorry, the not the infuriate, the intimidate, because you can just hit them in the block, which is safe because they're probably going to be holding their block, being defensive like that. And now this is going to be the last fight we'll showcase. We intercept a little bit with infuriate being gone. There I got greedy, so I got hit by the SP1. Then autorun is on here. I switched it because I actually want to keep running. I don't really care about her tranquility here. It doesn't really do anything because she cannot apply any debuffs to me. But now we're gonna infuriate her again. And by the way, if let's say infuriate is on cooldown, if you activate the intimidate, it actually turns off the cooldown of the infuriate. So it's really nice. Like here, if I were to do my 5-hit combo ending in a light, I would apply the intimidate debuff, which would remove that infuriate cooldown, which is awesome because you can always have at least one on, so you can get some mixed emotions. So yeah, man, I really like Mantis. I'm actually glad she's gonna be in the features. She's gonna be the last champion of the next featured, so it's really nice. She can actually purify suicides, which is nice. She has big numbers, so from the special attacks, so recoil is actually pretty good with her. And now as you can see, we'll go for another heavy 10 furies, do the double heavy into the SP2, 58,000 and 87,000. And it's so nice because it's guaranteed critical hits. It's not gonna hit for less if you combo it with a heavy attack, because it only has guaranteed crits when you throw it within the heavy attack. And as you can see, man, we had 2 cruelties. We hit for 8,000 in the medium attack. Like those cruelties are very important, man. It's really nice. Go for a cheeky heavy here, only 4 furies, but still, dude, that was almost 100k. That was very easy to get, man. I really like her animations. She looks very cool. The idle animation is really nice. So yeah, man, Mantis, I will for sure make a 6-star rank 4 video for her as well. I want to see those numbers, taking her into maybe Labyrinth or Abyss, because there's damage count, but she also can hit really hard with her combos, with those cruelties and those passive furies. They only last for 5 seconds, the passive furies, but you can still do a lot of damage with your heavy because it has like 4 or 5 hits. So yeah, the only thing I didn't talk about was her Awaken ability, which didn't do anything here pretty much. But basically at 6200, your tranquilize debuffs that are under 100%. So if you're fighting a science champion, or if you pop the special 3, this does not count. So those effects that have under 100% potency, their ability accuracy is increased by 25%. So if you have like a tranquilize debuff on a skill champion, with this awaken ability at max sig, you would have a 50% tranquility potency debuff, which is, it's not bad. Like it could help you, like if you're getting inflicted with a debuff, it could definitely help you. That 50% is really nice. And then also when you're inflicting a mixed emotion passive, your tranquilize effects pause for 1 second. So this could be useful when you're hitting the opponent in the block and they are inflicted with the intimidate debuff. When you hit them in the block, you keep gaining those mixed emotions passives, and then maybe the opponent has like an effect that can apply a debuff on you when you hit them in the block, so that that tranquilize effect will be paused, so this might prevent it. So it's not like an awaken ability that I would say she definitely needs it, but I think the first part could be pretty useful, and the second part as well, but it's nothing like guaranteed. That's why I'm saying she doesn't really need it, which is awesome, because like champions that don't need their awaken abilities are really nice because you have to get them twice. Yeah guys, let me know what you think about Mantis. We're gonna be doing a 6-star rank 4 video with and without suicides pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let me know what you think about Mantis. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.